Hello everyone. So here we will see if else statement in C. Now normally when we write any program in C, so how our program is executed. Let's take this example. We are having three statements. So first of all, this statement will be executed, then this one, and then this one. So this execution is actually sequential, in a sequence, in a particular sequence, from top to bottom. So if you want to change this behavior, like first statement will be executed, then instead of second it should execute third, then it should execute fourth. So in order to change this uh, pattern of execution, we need some statement, though statement actually known as control statement. So if else is one of those control statement. So if else works like this one. If a particular condition is true, they will say execute this statement, otherwise execute another statement. So first of all, we will see use of if statement. So for example, say we are having a variable 12 and we want to check whether this value of a is greater than 0 or not. So the condition, if we write the condition in mathematical notation, what we used to write, if we want to check whether this value is greater than 0 or not, we will write this one, a greater than 0. So same conditions we will write in case of if. The syntax of if statement is, first you need to write if, then in the braces you have to write the condition. So right now our condition is that we want to check whether this variable a is greater than 0 or not. So we will write a greater than 0. Now how this if condition works, after every if statement there is a body of if. So one way is that you can write the body of if in curly braces between this one. So whenever in a program we write these two curly braces, they will create a block. So here we can write body of if there is multiple statement in the body, and if there is only a single statement, for say example that we want to print success. So this is a single statement. So in case of single statement, no need to enclose this statement. By default, after if there is any statement, that statement is considered body of if. But if you want to enclose it, you can enclose it. There is no error for this thing. Now, so how C works for if statement is that during execution this condition is actually evaluated. So if we can see a is having value 12, so this a will be replaced by 12, and then it will be checked 12 greater than 0, and then your during execution this condition actually checked. So it will be written like 12 greater than 0. So we can say this is true. This condition is actually true. So whenever there is a condition is success, a C program will return 1. So this entire expression, this expression will be replaced by value 1. In C, meaning of 1 is true. So if we run this program, gcc ex.c, and then we will write a dot out. Wait, we didn't save this one. We will save it and let it clear. Then gcc ex.c, and then a dot out. So here if you can see success is printed, it means the condition we have provided was true. Now if we change this condition, like say if we make it negative, so if we again run the same program, compile it first, then we will run. So now nothing is printed. If you can see here, there is nothing. So this if statement has power to change behavior of execution. Now this statement was not executed. So whenever a condition is true, that condition is replaced by 1. If a condition is false, that condition is replaced by 0. Now regarding this one, you need to understand one more thing. In C, except 0, everything is considered as true. Like if we directly write here 1, this is true, so it will print success. We will run it. So success is printed here. Now if we write here -1, so except 0, everything will be considered as true. So this is also again printed here. Success, only 0 is considered as false. So when we compile it and when we run it again, now there is no success printed on the screen. So remember this thing, in C programming, 0 means false, except 0 everything is true, and whenever a condition is evaluated true, it will return a 1. Now uh, now what we want to do here is that if a number is greater than 0, we want to print greater than 0. Okay, so in this case our number is if we make it 12, our number is greater than 0, so we will compile it. Then we will uh, run it. So greater than 0 is printed on the screen. Now if we make it negative, so now the value is negative, condition will be evaluated false. So here nothing will be printed on the screen. Now we want to change this program in such a way that if a number is greater than 0, then it should print greater than 0, but if it is less than 0, it should print less than 0. So for that thing we need else part. So these part so this is if part, this is else part, and among from these two part only one part will be executed. If condition is true, body of if will be executed. If condition is false, then this part will be executed, and this else part cannot be written without if. So if here we will write printf less than 0, we will save it, we again compile it, run it. So here now it has printed on the screen less than 0. So if else, only if, so in case of only if, we can execute a statement on the success of condition, but in case of if else, we can execute a statement in both cases, when condition is true and when condition not true. In that case also we can specify some statement which can be executed. So this is the if else statement, and these if else statement can be nested. Like in this if block I can write one more if else statement, here I can write if else statement, and in those if else I can write another if else statement. So let's take a proper example to check whether a number is odd or even. So as we know, if a number is odd, that number will be divided by 2 completely. And in C, for checking whether a number is divided completely or not, we use mode operator. So if a mode operator returns 0, A is 23, we will apply mode operator by 2. So in case of even number it will be 0, in case of odd number it will be not 0. So in case of 0 we will printf, let's take a new line, even number, and in case if it is not, then we will printf odd number. We will save it and we will compile it, run it. So our program has printed odd number region. This 23 mode 2 actually returned 1. So 1 equal to 0, this is false. In case of false, else part will be executed. For remember this thing, for equality condition always use double equal sign. If you use single equal, in that case whatever condition you are giving, that will be always true. Thank you.